fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Iowa Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound now, number 48.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Nico Horner in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one misses, and now 2-0. Down the line, sizing this one up. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
0-1. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. And ball 1.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Checks his swing. Appeal down the third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs. This to center field. Sizes this one up. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And towing the slab, Shota Imanaga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Hayden Cantrell. And that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 1. In the air to left center. Hat moving under it. Puts it away for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And strike two. And Zingy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. Out. Number two.
The first base baseman.
So up next, Nate Mervis. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Ball 1 strike.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Through an inning, no score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Ball one, no strikes. Happ, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot, a former first-round pick back in 2015. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
He was all over it. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a play.
Isaac Paredes now. And that's in there for strike one. Happ gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering upstairs. In the air, out towards right center. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. One down. Here's Mike Tuckman. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. And he deals. Pitch misses there. 1-2 the count. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey. As the lefty gets to work. On the ground, Paredes fires across the diamond and quickly one away in the second. Here's the left fielder, Trace Thompson. That one at the knees for a strike. No score here in the second. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hat makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Now the third baseman. The switch hitter batting right. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. One time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Chase Strong. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Foul ball there. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Looked like it was a little bit up.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed, so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2.
But with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Bellinger brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And the right-hander back to work. And it's in for a strike. That's outside. And the count even 1-1. The line of the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Left-hand batter waits. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
just missing there. And the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on it right there. That's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away, and now it's Miguel Amaya. Up the middle, Mastroboni. That's it out.
The batter number 2. Second base, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It gets down a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle? Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fall off foul. Pick off move to first. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. That one backed up the middle and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 2 on with 2 away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Two on, 2 outs. Right side. On the move to the alley. He makes the grab. And that'll do it. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. The batter will be the shortstop, Miles Mastroboni. Shota back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
A wide to kick the pitch.
Now, he may not pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. A 1-2. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
And here's the catcher, Moises Ballesteros. Outside, ball one. The wind of the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And that one missing low. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
And stepping in is the speedy Hayden Cantrell. Applied to left his first time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a ball popped up. Suzuki running hard for it. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that ends the inning. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Ian Happ. The pitch. All on there. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an All-Star and a Gold Glover. That one fouled off.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and this is a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Swing, and he breaks his back. Yeah, out number 1 on the ground.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice drive up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Moranis takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Sharp rounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now, Mike Tauchman. And that one ripped to left. Thompson squeezes it. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. In there for strike 1. And this is off the outside edge. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Brennan Davis. The pitch. That's in for a strike.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Left field. Pat balls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And now the lefty.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The Cubs down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Owen Casey. Popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected off, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. And the right-hander deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's a line. The run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. Had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. 1 for 2. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball. How can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Bellinger up to hit. Foul ball. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count is even. Wouldn't chase that time. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Trace Thompson.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game, all it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. The line of the pitch. That one way inside. That one misses. Full count now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in his zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And a pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bush makes the grab, one down.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman. Fall off foul. And here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. And down on strikes. 2 out.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball.
And now the DH, Chase Strunk, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he deals. Now finds the corner. 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Kicks and deals. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. He needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Mastroboni at the plate and takes high there. Strunk, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it gets by him. And that extends the inning. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Moises Ballesteros digs in now. A little bit high. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
Kicks and fires. Found back our way, and that's out of play. First and second, 2 down. Line, and that's a base hit. Headed for the play. They'll score easily, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Hayden Cantrell. And a strike on the outside edge. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Fastball for a strike.
2 strikes.
Banks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. At the plate, Seiya Suzuki.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
The 1-0.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Casey calls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. Off the plate, 1-0. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. Good eye right there.
2-2 now.
Comes a 2-2. And another ball. Payoff pitch. Out towards left center. Davis pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now, third base.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Isaac Paredes. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Herget getting ready to go. Number 59 getting loose as well. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This is just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one is lifted in the air, settles underneath it, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. The Cubbies out in front 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Brennan Davis. Shota back to work. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's pretty tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. One away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. And that thing tumbles out of his hand and just trumps off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next to hit, Matt Mervis. And there's a foul ball. The Cubs up by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The line of the pitch. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Owen Casey. And a good eye there. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-1.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The pitch. That one a little bit high. Ball 2.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
A little off front there as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And now Trace Thompson. First pitch misses. Mervis off of first with 2 away. Outside low, 2-0. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. Don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Now snap throw to first. Nervous. Dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some rank on the secondary lead and perhaps score while in the gap.
welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Hergen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Mike Togman now at the plate. The pitch. Ball one low.
0-1, no strike.
And the righty deals. Out of the zone and a called strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. And one out now. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Yeah, a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Takes a swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman, number 2. Wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike. Moving in the Cubs bullpen, Tyson Miller. Up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one high in the air, left center. Bellinger sizing it up, brings it in, and there's one down. Now it's the DH, Chase Strunk. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab for the second out. Next to hit, Miles Mastrobuoni.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate and try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's a strike.
Oh, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, This guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. For the top of the eighth, here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Herget, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Way outside, and it's 1-0. And that's too high. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that one might stay for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP mood. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but well, sometimes it's not.
Runner on the go. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Long run. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his back pad to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Golden opportunity right here. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. One run is in. The second run scores. Up by 3. It's 4-1.
Well, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
No outs. Runner at first. Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And the pitch. Low drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Down on the bump, number 59.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 3. It's the call. Strike one. No outs, runners at first and second. Pitch is in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go in, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
He's got it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So first and second with 2 outs. Mike Tauchman, the next Cub to hit. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1 the count.
Bellinger over at second. Suzuki at first. 2 out of the inning. Bounce to the left side. Mastrobuoni. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 4-1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Moises Ballesteros. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Adbert Alzolay up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're on.
No strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Hard hit to third. Jump throw. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, it's starting to struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Shota Imanaga, done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Tyson Miller taking over on the mound.
Number 39. Tyson Miller.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Hayden Cantrell. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Strike right there.
The situation here, he's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball, see if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking. And one away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs. You're looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now the center fielder, Brennan Davis.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one pulled foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
In there at the knees. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. The Cubs trailing by 3 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Righty to the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
2 outs. And one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Owen Casey in the on-deck circle. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Paredes makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. Through 8 full, the Cubs are on top 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Michael Busch. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wastes no time there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And at first, here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Swinging a foul straight back. That one missed. Busch gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now fly ball to right center. Casey drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Check swing, he went, and that's strike 1. First, and he's back in safely. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And a pitch. And now it's even up. We'll chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 outs. Fly ball to right. Casey under it. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Cubbies out in front, 4-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Adbert Alzolay.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now the right fielder, Owen Casey. 0 for 3. A fly out of ground out and a strikeout. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And he deals. And that's in there at the knees.
Say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, "Is it going to be tough to get to today?"
Thompson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, number 2. That one finds the zone. 1-1. 2 down, nobody up. They're in the last half of inning number 9. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The Cubs down to their final strike. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can lead to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-1 the final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
is our final out for this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They led 6 runners on base. For Iowa, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They led 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.